Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Here we are once more at Late Night Piano. It is Friday. It is a lovely Friday. And here we are. You made it to the end of the week into the chill zone. It's friggin' chill in here. And I hope you're doing well. I haven't read any of the chat yet. I will in a minute. But for our poll this week, you know, this world is so crazy. It's a crazy mixed up world that we live in. And in this crazy mixed up world, you've got to have something to believe in. So I want to know, what do you believe? Our 4 options: that having 2 butts would be rad, that Henry Cavill is too handsome, that I, Finn, the guy talking right now, am secretly not a person but 100 rats, or that it's high time to get goonin'. So that's our poll this week. And you can vote on that all stream long, and by the end of the stream, we will know just what chat believes in this week, at this point in time. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope you're all doing well. So many people chatting away. Bonjour. Bonsoir is good evening in French, right? I was briefly learning French and then stopped. But bonsoir. Yeah, egg. Well, I'm not surprised. It's been a very Astuff movie, dub heavy time. But I'll, by gooning, do I mean cask wine or the other meaning? You know what, 79 Cats, I think I'm gonna leave that up to you. Alright, I will chat more in a bit. I gotta warm up my fingers here. I gotta just play a little improv, play a little something, get things going. Just a little peppy something to get going. So, good evening to everyone. To folks who are new, as I imagine there are some, because boy howdy, has it been a bit of a whirlwind recently. I am doing very well. Thank you for asking, Mind World. I hope you are too. It's been a bit of a cyclone of activity recently with the SF piano dubs and the shorts. So if you're new here, this is a stream that I do every week. Every Friday at this time, unless I'm somewhere out of the house or something. And there is no real agenda here. It's just kind of a relaxing space, and I noodle around on the piano, we hang out. Sometimes I play songs, sometimes I sing, sometimes I don't. Who knows? And that is really it. There's no grand agenda. It's just kind of a nice way to ease into the weekend. It's like a breath of I was gonna say cloying, and that's a terrible word to use. It is a breath of relaxing air. Chill out. It's the only stream where I recommend the people watching do something else. Have this on in the background. Or stare at the stars. Okay, I'm gonna do this once because Husky's been asking a lot, and I think I remember how to play this. What's this? Egg. Stop turning people into egg. That's something like that. Egg. Stop turning people into egg. Stop turning people into egg. 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 Yeah. I don't remember Johnny the Truck though. Here's the thing about all the Stuff dubs. They go by, like, each one of them is not really a single theme or a piece. It's just like, 20 different bits. And piano dubs, I can't ever really perform them again because they're just this very carefully orchestrated thing. They're not like really songs. And the Asta movie ones particularly is just like 20 little bits after one another. Once I've recorded them, they're out of my brain. It's gone. Ah, gotcha, Mind World. I'm on the level. House, especially because so I live next to a high-end restaurant, but also a coffee shop. I mean, there are multiple buildings. There is this kind of quasi backyard, or it's sort of a parking lot. I mean, it's all paved, but no one uses it for parking. It's just kind of a space. Yes, it smells like reverb in here. And there's some kind of event there tonight. I don't know what it is, but I was hearing these sick raves before. So my windows are closed right now, but I need the reverb just to make sure that I don't hear any of the raves from next door. Lucy Lemon watching them sup. I kind of am. Steamed hams. That's an old reference at this point. I mean, steamed hams was an old scene when I did my piano dub of it, and that was in 2017. I do not have a gun to change things up, though, Alex. Not not my style. I just remembered. So sometimes I mostly just improvise in these streams, but occasionally there are songs I want to play. I have never played this song, but I heard it out of the blue recently. It's not a new song. This is an extra track. It's a bonus track off of Coldplay's album from 2019, Everyday Life. It's called Flags, and it was just quite nice. I've heard it twice. I've never tried playing it, but the chord progression is pretty simple, so I think I can figure it out. I just need to decide on a key here. Sure, actually, we're already here in B flat. All right, I'm confident enough. Let's give her a shot.
Talk among the skeletons this morning. Aside from all the medicine and health, if you could do it all again, would you do it all the same? Is there something you would tell your former self? There were those who wish they'd spun upon a jukebox. There There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurrent theme, the one recurrent dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. To be Pyotr Tchaikovsky, to be free like everyone else. There will be no flags to down me, no, 'cause I just wanna be myself. My telephone and bio-Ouija. Is there any advice that you care to give? When you know you're not like them, do you know la phase you're in? I know that I am living, but can you show me how to live? And the Holy Roman Army said your heart beats like everyone else. You don't need flags to tell you who you are. You just wanna be yourself. There's an aura that surrounds me. It's a different kind of wealth. And I don't need flags to know you're really someone. And I just love you for yourself. Oh, I just love you for yourself. Oh, I just love you for yourself.
I assume that's the ending. I don't know for sure. That's weird. That's a bonus track off of Everyday Life. Aw, I love the smiles in the chat. Who doesn't love smiles? Real Grinches. For some reason, my brain forgot flags was a word for a second and entirely registered it as legs with an F. Hey, fan, I'm curious. Do you listen to the music that people post in your Discord? I do sometimes. I'm generally terrible about checking my Discord server. It's always struck me as a place for like everyone else to hang out, and I just go there to make announcements and answer the Ask Finn questions and stuff. But yeah, I sometimes go through the channels and listen to stuff. I haven't listened to any of the music stuff recently. Where are we here? I always like catching up in the chat. I never like had someone feeling like, you know, they missed out or something because I was playing a song. I've been meaning to get Coldplay into my music diet. Any song recommendations? I mean, Coldplay is just about my favorite band there is. I have tons of song recommendations. I would say of recent things, Coloratura which is the closing track off of Music of the Spheres, is an incredible track. It is a 10-minute prog alternative pop journey. It's fantastic. The old stuff is great. Viva La Vida is a fantastic album. It's a great song too. Viva La Vida, like Violet Hill, Strawberry Swing. I mean, you really can't go wrong with the hits. Yellow, Fix You, even the new stuff like My Universe. I think they were at their best musically in the two albums, Rush of Blood to the Head and Viva La Vida. They're most like engaging and experimental and interesting, and it all worked. Anyways, there you go. How do I get a voice like you? I've never thought myself of having a particularly good voice, but I sing a lot, partially because of my work, because of making videos, and I write music for a living. So that comes with a lot of it. You just sing a lot, you eventually get better and better. But truthfully, yeah, Michelle's got it right. Exercise your singing voice a little every day. Everyone can sing, even if they don't believe they can. It's just a matter of getting confidence in yourself. That's so true. I think you can have what people would call like a weird voice, but if you're confident about it and you own it, then it becomes your personal flavor. My favorite example of this is Neil Young. You listen to Neil Young sing, and it would not be like, no one is going to say Neil Young has like what would, by any technical standards, be called a good voice. He's like nasally constrained, and it's kind of weird. But that's him. That's his character. That's what I want to hear. The stuff that makes him uniquely him, he owns it. Everyone has a different voice. And if you can just roll with it with confidence, then it is an amazing thing. It's a world that gets unlocked.
The sun is at our backs, the sun is in our front. Everywhere I look, shadows fall apart. The sun is in my eyes, but I'm never blind when I'm with you. Falling down, 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 down. Singing down, 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 down. But the sun is at our backs, the sun is in our front. Everywhere I look, shadows fall apart. The sun is in my eyes, but I'm never blind when I'm with you. The sun is at our backs, it's in our front, and everywhere I look, those shadows fall apart. It's in my eyes, but I'm never blind when I'm with you. It's in my eyes, but I'm never blind when I'm with you. 'Cause the sun comes from the rise.
makes me happy when I hear that one too, Bumblebee Berry, and when I play it. Oh yeah, so I've just gone back up through the chat. Michelle, another great point about vocals. Another great example, rather. Scatman John had a weird voice, a stutter, and he owned it, made it a part of his music. So true. Neil Young, Bob Dylan, and Tom Petty are all the same flavor of weird voice. Also so true. You gotta see, it's amazing that's like an ideological problem that I often have with musical education, where I understand that a big aspect of creating at a high level is knowing all the rules so you can break them. But you just have to make sure that you learn the rules without losing what makes you, you. If you beat the uniqueness out of your voice, then by the time you've learned all the rules, you just are the rules. By the time you're ready to break them, you have no reason to break them. There's nothing to release.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to a cliff under tree. We can gaze upon the water as an everlasting dream. All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. Maybe by next summer changed our tune. We'll still want to be with the butterflies and bees, making up new numbers and living so merrily. All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. I'll be here for you always, and always be with you. Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. wander through the forest and do so as we please, living so merrily.
That is it occurred to me as I went into it. So I'm writing the music for a game called Aura Scope, and that is one of the tracks from it. Or rather, that's the melody, but in a sort of late night piano kind of way. Well, yes, Adventure Time before then first. Thanks so much, Lisa. Holy heck, hi, I love your stuff. That's the enthusiasm I roll for. Roll. I have not done the piano backflip yet. I don't think I could. Spook, to be truthful. I don't think I could do a backflip in the best of circumstances. Maybe off a cliff into water. Something like that. Or off a diving board. Would not stick the landing. I promise you that now. This I know already. The gift of foresight is strong. Do it with my hands. Impressed? Check this out. And we're back. I hope that'll put to bed these ridiculous rumors that I am 100 rats in a people suit. Which is frankly insulting. If only I could change my answer. No rat can do that. Maybe 101, but let's... maybe 101 rats, but 100 no way. Spook, I like the cut of your jib. You got the phrasing down just right. You remind me of Ray Charles. I'm gonna take the compliment and think no more about it. Sometimes you got to play them instrumentally, because then everyone at home watching this on on the phones and the iPads and the computer screens can sing along like it's a karaoke version. It is. Oh my goodness. 9:15 already. Well, I know what that means. And many people here do as well, he said inexplicably in a terrible Brooklyn accent. It's time for Some Good Things. So, for those of you who don't know, those of you who are new, or maybe you just plain old forgot. Oh, what was the previous song called? It's called Spirit of Adventure M. It's one of my songs from a few years ago. So, Some Good Things. The streams, I know, it's just me noodling around and we're hanging out and we're relaxing. But we do this little thing called Some Good Things every week. And it's very simple, and here's how it works. If you had a good thing happen to you this week, or something not so good, whatever you want to get off your chest, really, whatever you want to say, what needs saying, you know, then you can write it in the chat. And the one rule is that we're all positive to each other. And it's just a nice way to wrap up the week. And you can go into the weekend feeling a little refreshed. You got some support on your W's. You got some support on your L's. And I read some of these out for a few minutes, and then we go play more tunes. I shall go first, as I always do. I think my good thing this week has got to be fairly obvious, I suspect. There's just a lot of buzz and activity around the channel at the moment. From all the Astuff piano dubs, the shorts are performing crazily. This channel, in all the time I've had it, has literally never performed as well as it is doing right now. And that's pretty cool. And I'm excited that after all these years, people are still enjoying piano dubs. And it's just cool. It feels good. It was definitely a good thing this week. And now, let's see what y'all have been up to. From Caliburn in 91. Good thing. I'm meeting 2 friends tomorrow. We're going to a bar arcade, and it's free before 5 p.m. Nice. Have fun. From Heather. University's getting more stressful, but I got to go on a trip to look for snakes today. We found 3 different snake species and some frogs and salamanders too. And I also found some good mushroom specimens for an important assignment I'm working on. Cool. Way to Witch of the Woods it. Hope you had fun. From Spook. I just took my trike into the bike shop to fix the burst tire. I also finally made it to nearly all my classes this week. There you go. Hope you got that tire fixed up. Hope you get some sick rides in soon. What are my thoughts on Ray Charles and Elton John? 2 legends. From Alex. I've been a busy little gamer guy this week. I finished God of War and absolutely loved it. It's kind of a yearly tradition for me to play that game. I started Mass Effect but wasn't really feeling it. Yeah, I've been there too. Not with Mass Effect specifically, but sometimes you start a game that you think you're going to be all excited about and then it just doesn't hit. And the reason is unclear. Who knows? But glad you enjoy God of War. From Bumblebee Berry, visited the beach and went to Tim Hortons for the first time. For the first time? Well, now you've been. What's your verdict of Timmy's? As a Canadian, I must know. Oh, and then update from Alex. So now I'm playing a Mario RPG called Superstar Saga. From Mine World, I have almost finished Stampy's house in my planner world. It took like 5 hours in Minecraft creative mode, and I have more, but I'm not done. Well, keep it up. It's gonna be great. From Michelle, it wasn't necessarily this week, but I got to join a D&D group. The people there are super supportive of me, even with it being one of my first times playing D&D, 5th edition specifically. Well, I have an absolute blast. No secret that I'm a big D&D nerd. I hope you just have a bucket of fun. And from Spook once more, another good thing, I have my normal laptop back. Noise. All right, rolling on. From 79 Cats. My roommate is having his birthday party tonight, so getting ready for that. Also opened the blind downstairs earlier in the week, and the entire blind fell down in front of my face, which was fun. You say it was fun. I don't know if it was. I'm glad you survived the fall of the blind, circa 2024. Do I do Christmas songs? Not in September, is my answer to that. From Tyler, I spent some time with my brother at his job, made some treats with peanuts. Tomorrow I'm going to a state fair with my cousin. Also this week was the 30th anniversary of the Magic School Bus. I did not know that. Which reminds me, I still love your cover with Jacob years later. I also quite like that one. I'm glad you do too. Yeah, that one still hits. It holds up over time. Cool that you got to make some treats. Good week. From Gravy Train, week was filled with more downs than ups, but got some solid things in. Got an application for a potential job sent out, and a hotel planned out for a friend's wedding in October. Plus, late night piano. Plus, indeed. Well, way to see the bright side on a week with more downs than ups. From M, I was sad that James Earl Jones died. Yeah, but I will honor his work with a Star Wars marathon. As one does. Oh, Bumblebee Berry's verdict of Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is pretty good. Doesn't beat Dunkin' Donuts for me, but the hot cocoa was tasty enough. Well, there you go. All right, we're getting close to our end here. From Anna, I've been getting more hours at work since all my coworkers going back to school and making some big money now. Noise. I'm really noising it this evening. And then Bumblebee Berry. Though my mom was unimpressed by the donut holes, Timbits, I think they're called. Timbits they are indeed called, and those things are fantastic. And I will square up with your mom. That might be the most threatening thing I have ever said on Late Night Piano. I will square up with your mom over Timbits. I probably wouldn't. All right, getting close to wrapping up here. Let's do a couple more. Where are we here? From Michelle. By the way, I decided my first D&D 5e character would be trans. I worked with a couple of players to make sure I could work it nicely into the world. There you go. Way to go on that representation. I try and do that in my D&D worlds as well. Finn will respect your mom's opinion. You hear that? Yep, that's what we're closing with. We're closing with respect to moms. Those are some lovely things, everyone. Oh, my bones. They're all broken. I felt like a strong bad bit for a second. Ah, my clavula shattered. Ol' S bro. Let's play a song. What a concept. I've got to decide how I want to start this here. Let's just do it this way.
Breathe in. I need to get some oxygen. Because my God, I'm panicking. I'm watching my love die. I'm watching my love die. And still I do nothing. I just sit still. Meanwhile she's clinging to life. I got no power, a coward, no good in a fight. And even when I pull the trigger, I shoot too late. And now I know the way that angels die. Mannequin, I'm frozen as she's struck again. Her sword is swinging, but she's staggering. She'll never win this one. She'll never win this one. She's my champion. My lover's effort is Atlantean. So in the end it doesn't mean a thing. She's gonna lose this one. She's gonna lose this one. And still I do nothing. I just sit still. Meanwhile she's clinging to life. I got no power, a coward, no good in a fight. And even when I pull the trigger, I shoot too late. And now I know the way. Yeah, I just sit still. Meanwhile she's clinging to life. Got no power, a coward, no good in a fight. Even when I pull the trigger, I shoot too late. And now I know the way that angels die. Now I know the way that angels die. Now I know the way, yeah. I shoot too late, and now I know the way that angels die. I picked a key that was too high, but still I tried. And it wasn't the worst it could have been.
You gotta try and stick the landing when you can. Hey, I did not forget the lyrics this time. I just needed to breathe. I went into the second chorus not having taken a breath, and How Angels Die is a very breath-demanding song. I forget my own lyrics all the time. I own up to it every time. Give this one to me. This was a breath thing. I was bad in a different way.
I don't know who you think you are. Pride pumped up like a superstar. I don't know where your head went wrong, but lying to my face doesn't make you strong. And I want you to know that every word you say will only dig you deeper down into that grave. Every little alibi that you create will pull you down. It'll pull you down. The sky is cracked where the bifrost split, the burden of a cheater walking over it. My heart is stained by the thought of you, breaking from my promise for a rendezvous. And I want you to know that every word you say will only take you deeper down into that grave. Every little alibi that you create will pull you down. It'll pull you down. It'll pull you down. And I want you to know that every word you say will only dig you deeper, deeper. Every alibi you create, deeper, deeper. I don't want to hear another apology, dripping with the venom of a two-time snake. Every single cover-up you can make will just pull you down. It'll pull
Neat. Oh, alas. I am nearly out of water. That was a wild rendition. Yeah, Pull You Down is a song that is very mutable. You can do it in so many different ways. Oh no. Woo. Okay, there we go. That's the threat of no water. My throat is already like, don't do it. Don't do it, you fool. What are we to do? Indeed. Well, what are we to do is give the voice a break. Let's rip it here. Don't do it, boss. They say he's killed 1,000 gangsters just like us. Going up against them, suicide. You can't do it, boss. You gotta go back, boss, to the safety of the hideout. Leave us grunts to take the brunt. Boss. 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 What are you doing, boss? Boss, no! You got riddled full of holes! We told you not to do it, boss, but you went and did it anyways. Now you're full of holes, and we're gonna have to dig a grave. Boss! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! We said to him, we said to the boss. Don't do it! Don't do it, boss! There's only one way out in our body bag. Boss, don't do it! Don't do it! I swear to you, I'm not trying to steal your thunder, I'm trying to take the blunder off your back. Boss, no, don't go back! Now I'm getting pretty tired of this. I feel like you're not listening to us. The boys. The goon boys that you hire. You just keep going back into the fray yourself against in molecularly small odds to win. Your body's full of bullets. There's more bullet than boss now. Surely you can't mean to... Boss, all right. I can see I'm not gonna convince you. I'm not gonna try and persuade you. All I gotta try and do is cheer you on. A boss is going into battle. Odds are he's not coming out. and he's gonna be there while we're just chilling down in the cave, the Goon Cave, our super villainous hideout, where we survive and plot our schemes. But the boss, he's going out there into the streets of Nootropolis to fight every superhero at once. He has no powers, to be clear, and he has just one of those old-timey rat-a-tat guns. Godspeed, boss, you glorious buffoon. Yeah, he didn't make it. Tommy gun, that's what I was thinking of, 79 Cats. Yeah, the boss did not win. At the boss, there was no chance. The boss went out Tommy gun blazing. What does the MK in my channel mean? Why, it means monkey canister. So anyways, I'm gonna do one more song. You're gonna get one more tune, diddly do, and then we'll see what's going on with the poll. So this, if you haven't voted in the poll yet, this is gonna be your last chance. This next 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna play one more song, and I want to do something. Now my voice is just instinctually going into the goon voice. The Mob Boys. You know what? I just want to do a late night piano classic here. One, two, buckle up your shoe.
She's on the case instead of money or a partner. She's a smile on her face. Dumbo, baby, she leaves no trace. But when her fat whistles back, it feels like a mistake. Crypto homicide, and Lucy is called. She takes some public transportation to the scene of it all. No guns, no blood, just a pair on the floor. And Lucy's gut tells her that she has seen this before. And as a clue sing, she thinks, I feel a restlessness in me, and I think I know why. I've been solving the same mysteries time after time, and every dossier I write feels like old ones I've seen. I don't know what needs to change, but I think it's me. Back home in her studio, she's tying the strings. She knows the murderer is somewhere here beneath all the links. Subtle details get missed by the crowd, but Lucy sees through the trees and she figures it out. Stakes out in the upper city, here are the rich. They dine on caviar, call it subpar, and forget to tip. No blood dealers, she's watching them sub. Lucy, she's got a gun, yeah, she's changing it up. And as the shot rings, she sings, I feel a restlessness in me, and I think I know why. Been solving the same mysteries time after time, and every dossier I write feels like old ones I've seen. I don't know what needs to change, but I think it's me, yeah. I don't know what needs to change, but I think it's me. I don't know what needs to change, but I think it's me.
Alrighty, gang. At the start of this stream, I asked you, in this crazy, mixed up world, you gotta have something to believe in. What do you believe? And here we are. In last place with 12% of the votes, what do you believe that it is high time to get gooning? That's good. We're a pure and wholesome chat. In third place with 15% of the votes, that Henry Cavill is just too handsome. He's a very good looking guy. But not good looking enough, because 28% of the votes, second place, that having two butts would be rad. And in clear first place with 43% of the votes, insultingly in first place, that I, Finn, am secretly 100 rats. Well, you can't argue with the poll. You may have your conspiracy theory that I am secretly 100 rats, even though I did the flip thing. And I'll leave you to mull on that while I go get some cheese. Snack, cereal, first late night snack, not cheese. Thanks for hanging out. You can look forward to some more dubs. We got dubs coming out. We got more Ass Stuff dubs. We got other things coming on, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Have some cool dreams. Wear some fun socks, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.